Young and the Restless prediction. Claire Newman dies? I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Claire Newman recently learned that Jordan Howard, her villainous great aunt, was released from prison on Young and the Restless. Even worse, she is being replaced so that the police are unaware that she is missing. Claire knew she had to kill Jordan if she and the Newman family were to be completely free of her. She is currently playing her, telling her that she wants to be with her again, and that she doesn't belong with the Newmans. She and her mother, Victoria Newman, and grandmother, Nikki Newman, are planning to kill insane Jordan on Young and the Restless. It goes without saying that they oppose it and hope Claire will ultimately be unable to carry it out. Their only goal is for her to return to prison. But Claire only intensified her scheme, endangering Victoria Newman as well. In fact, there's a significant risk that her plot will take a detour and end tragically. Recently, on Young and the Restless, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, revealed her new plan to Jordan Howard, Colleen Zank. She told Jordan she wants her to help her kill her mother, Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel. Because she's legally a Newman now, she says she can kill Vicky and they can run off with her fortune. But she needs her help to do it. Indeed, it's a believable plan and sounds good to Jordan. Claire knows the villainess inside and out. She knows what to say to her on Young and the Restless. However, she might not be as convincing as she thinks, and Jordan may be playing her too. Jordan knows Claire just as well as she knows her. She could very well be onto her already. Jordan may suspect Claire isn't being honest with her. She already admitted that she isn't sure if she can trust her. So if she gets the slightest idea that Claire is conning her, she will turn on her immediately. And if Claire does get the chance to kill Jordan, she better act fast and make it count. If she slips up, Jordan will have no problem killing Claire on Young and the Restless. Surely, it's likely that Claire will not make it out of her plot alive. On the other hand, pretending she wants to kill Victoria is extremely dangerous for her. So she could be the one who dies, or at least comes close. Claire and Victoria's only hope might be Victor Newman, Eric Braden. He's already suspicious of his wife, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, and what she's up to with the girls. Chances are, he follows them because he corners Jordan soon. So he may be who saves them if Jordan attacks. Clearly, someone is not getting out of this fiasco alive. Hopefully, it's Jordan. Y&R is wild this week. Don't miss a minute of the action to see if Claire Newman can pull this plan off, or if she will become Jordan's next murder victim on the CBS daytime drama. Get all the latest Young and the Restless spoilers and news daily from Soap Dirt. The Young and the Restless spoilers Thursday, January 23. Victor rescues Claire and corners Jordan. The Young and the Restless, Y&R. Spoilers for Thursday, January 23. Reveal that Claire Newman's, Haley Aaron, plan could fall apart due to Jordan, Colleen Zank, hiding Sharon Newman's, Sharon case, location. After Claire realizes Jordan is withholding that info and stops her from drinking her tea mug on Wednesday, Jordan will no doubt suspect she was almost poisoned once Thursday's episode kicks off. That could lead to Jordan turning the tables, so let's talk about how this might go down. Claire might pretend she forgot the agave or make up some other excuse, but Jordan may not buy it. Jordan could easily hand over her cup to Claire and order her to drink it if she wants to prove herself. Of course, Claire can't do that if she's indeed put something toxic in the mug meant for Jordan, so the jig may be up. However, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, might figure out that Jordan is at the tack house and come to Claire's rescue. Just when it looks like Jordan might retaliate or flee, Victor may show up to unleash his fury. Victor will indeed corner Jordan somehow in Thursday's show. But we know Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, also has another Jordan face-off coming up. Nikki will have a chance to unload some anger on Jordan as well, so we'll see how it all goes down. Whatever the case, Jordan may warn that if they get rid of her, Sharon will never be found. It'll leave everyone with concerns about Sharon's life being on the line. but she's halfway to freedom at this point. Sharon is out of her shackles and just has to get enough of a clear head to get out of the sewer. If the PCP wears off, then Sharon might finally be able to escape. In the meantime, Ian Ward, Ray Wise, will head to society again despite the fact that he's not welcome there. That'll lead to Ian approaching Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks, and causing more drama, especially when Maria Copeland, Karen Grimes, catches him making a desperate plea to her wife. Ian will provoke Maria's wrath, so she'll toss more threats around and become increasingly determined to get rid of him. Maria's set to face more twists and turns before the week's over, so stick with us for predictions on all the turmoil. The young and restless spoilers say Ian still has a few tricks left up his sleeve, so stay tuned for updates on all the wild news and heated confrontations. Be sure to make CDL your favorite E&R hotspot for all the scorching young and the restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates you need. The Young and the Restless recap for Tuesday, January 21, 2025. Claire plots with Jordan to kill Victoria for her inheritance. Chance had wonderful news and met Nick at Sharon's place. They followed cameras around Geno City and located Sharon's vehicle, stopping at the Riverbank Motel parking lot, among other locations. Nick believed that the fact that Anne was staying there when he questioned him demonstrated his complicity. The fact that Anne was sleeping at the same motel shocked Chance. They were related, but he claimed he required concrete evidence. You need how much more proof? What? Nick asked. Although Chance claimed they required proof to connect Ian to Sharon's car being driven to the hotel following her kidnapping, he still believed it was incredible. Nick believed they had no time to go over Ian's motel's cameras. I will corner that jerk and make. Nick didn't care that Chance didn't want him to face assault charges. He recommended that Chance accompany him in an official capacity to confront Ian, because Chance was a police officer. Chance objected. Chance stated, "It would be a mistake to approach him without more evidence if this is as cunning as you say he is." Nick believed it would be too late for Sharon to wait for indisputable proof. He reasoned that they ought to go inform Ian that they were aware of him and observe his reaction. Chance nodded grudgingly. Jordan poured herself a drink in the motel room and mumbled that Ian Ward, the black-hearted bastard, had left her. She convinced herself that she was capable of doing this without his help. Jordan stated menacingly, "I'm going to do what I should have done all along." Nikki, Victoria, and Claire were still debating whether or not to murder Jordan. Although Claire stated that they would never be able to get rid of her in any other way, Victoria felt that it was going too far. "We shouldn't have to live in constant fear," Claire stated calmly. Victoria was concerned that Jordan would target Claire next. "Don't be concerned about me. I understand how my Aunt Jordan works, therefore I can't handle her," Claire stated with joy. She threatened to employ Jordan's strategies against her. Claire went on, "Jordan won't even know what hit her if we do this right." She advised them to get relaxed since they would need to be prepared to face Jordan. "This is the start of the end, and once it's done, everything they may reassemble in the morning," Claire said. Victoria told her, "Whatever you say." Claire warned them that they couldn't let Victor and Colonel know that Jordan had returned. According to Victoria, Claire needed to fulfill her commitment and not go it alone. Claire's phone started ringing at that very moment. She clarified that after she took some time to consider whether or not she could trust Jordan, they swapped phone numbers. With assurance, she replied that she had called considerably earlier than she had anticipated. In their conversation, Claire said that she wasn't sure how much she could trust Jordan, but that she had taught her everything she knew. So of course she had a plan to bring down the Newmans. Claire requested when they could meet because she didn't want to talk about it on the phone. Jordan, who was dubious, claimed that she wouldn't be alone because she had a pal who gave her a way out and wasn't scared to get their hands dirty. Jordan acknowledged that she was not a trusting person and said that she and her friend shared many similarities. She cautioned Claire that if she was deceiving her, it might be harmful for someone she knew. Claire assured them that it wasn't a trap and she realized what the Newmans deserved when she saw Jordan. "I had assumed that I would have to handle this alone until tonight," Claire said. "I never imagined you'd be allowed to do it with me." Jordan instructed her to wait for instructions at Crimson Lights. After the call, Claire was thrilled that Jordan was buying it, but Victoria was concerned. She claimed that Jordan's voice made it clear to her that she believed she could manipulate Claire and was eager to do so. According to Victoria, they didn't have time to consider their options because everything was moving too quickly. Claire stated she was giving them directions and reassured them that she had everything worked out. Victoria told her mother the plan was absurd while she was by herself in the living room. She questioned how they could actually carry it out. Victoria told Nikki that they didn't want Claire to experience it because they had been there before with blood on their hands. Victoria assured them that once they got Jordan, they would stop it before Claire killed her, no matter what they consented to. Victoria bemoaned the fact that Claire had witnessed too much evil in her life and pondered the consequences of her even considering this scheme. Victor came in and knew they were hiding something from him. He asked where Claire was, and Victoria and Nikki once again looked guilty. They claimed they had been talking about Ian. Victor assured him he would keep them safe and said Nick was working with the police to find Sharon. Victor shared that he saw the footage of Sharon being kidnapped. Nikki surprised him when she asked if the kidnapper could be a woman. Nikki said she was just curious as she knew how Ian operated. She figured Ian could manipulate a woman just as easily as a man. Victor said the police would enhance the video to see what they could find out. Victor told them he was going to bed and went up the stairs but paused on the landing. At Crimson Lights, Claire remembered the last time she saw Jordan in jail and told her off. She mused aloud that she would never let her aunt manipulate her again. Claire got a text instructing her to meet her at the same place they had seen each other earlier in the park. Claire sat on a park bench and waited. Jordan showed up in disguise. She still didn't trust Claire, but said it would mean the world if she could. She and Jordan sat and drank tea on the bench and reminisced about how Jordan taught Claire how to use chemicals. She asked Claire why she never tried to help her when she drank poison at that time. Claire justified her actions and noted that now they had another chance. Claire explained again how she was an outsider in the Newman family. She claimed it didn't matter since she was playing the long con against them, and had since the beginning, just like Jordan taught her. Claire explained that she was a legal Newman and could receive an amazing inheritance should her mother meet with an unfortunate fate. Claire smiled wickedly at Jordan. Given everything Claire had said to Jordan the last time they saw each other, Jordan still didn't believe her. According to Claire, Victoria wanted a daughter who was exactly like her and didn't love or accept her. Claire stated that in order to begin her strategy, she needed to turn away from Jordan. "If it works, we'll have a lot of options," Claire stated. She raged Jordan's past remarks about retaliation and why the Newmans deserved it. And she gushed about how they would have all they needed to take off forever. Jordan started crying as he listened to her. Jordan questioned, "You would sacrifice your mother for me?" Claire stated that she needs Jordan back and that she would never love her like a mother would. At the motel, Nick banged on the door and made Ian open it. After donning rubber gloves, he and Chance broke in. They looked around the room. Chance noticed that Jordan had lipstick on her glass. Chance informed Nick that he was quite certain his partner was a woman. Nick claimed that every drawer was empty and that they were squandering their time trying to find hints. Exasperated, he declared, "I'm going to look for Sharon," and hurried away. Jordan approached Chance after he called for a search warrant. She heard Chance's plea on the phone, and Nick had left the door open. After donning her glasses, she sprinted away. Nikki and Victoria were waiting for Claire in the living room when she got home. She informed them that she intended to work with Jordan, who had exhibited and purchased it. "How were you able to persuade her?" Victoria inquired. Claire revealed, "I told her I was ready to kill you." The Young and the Restless spoilers. Claire contemplates murder as part of her plan involving Jordan. Claire Newman's criminal aunt Jordan is returning to town and intends to catch up with her on The Young and the Restless. But after choosing the right route in recent months, Claire doesn't want to be associated with criminal activity. In order to stop Jordan Howard's bad deeds, she feels driven to kill him. In addition, Claire has a romantic life to anticipate. She and Kyle Abbott have become close, and she is liked by Kyle's son Harrison. Claire's romance appears to have been approved after being accepted by Harrison's mother, Summer. Jordan's return, though, would ruin any hopes of her happiness. For those who are unaware, The Young and the Restless is a CBS daily soap opera that has been in production since March 1973. The premise of the soap opera provides insight into the relationships and exchanges between different families living in the made-up city of Genoa. Claire comes from one of the powerful families on the program, the Newmans, who have a long-running conflict with the Abbotts. Erin Haley's character, Claire Grace Howard Newman, has adapted well to the Newman family following her rehabilitation from her criminal background. She is content with her grandparents, Victor and Nikki, as well as her parents, Victoria and Cole. She has also moved on from her past with Jordan and found love with Kyle. But in a January 14, 2025, episode of The Young and the Restless, Claire sees Aunt Jordan, who says she has returned for her. Claiming to have missed her, a startled Claire attempts to manipulate Jordan's mental state. She also takes issue with the Newman family's assertion that they wish to get back in touch with Jordan. Jordan gives Claire a hug and breaks down in tears as she earns his trust. When Claire gets home, she tells Victoria and Nikki that Jordan has arrived in town. She tells her mother and grandmother, who are astonished, about her plan to kill Jordan and how Aunt Jordan will keep up her nasty ways until she is compelled to quit. Claire thinks that Jordan's illegal spree would only finish with her death because she cannot be stopped by prison. Victoria Newman is not persuaded by her explanation, but Nikki Newman agrees to the murderous scheme. However, after learning about the project's risks, Victoria chooses to grudgingly assist her mother and daughter. The women also agree to keep this idea a secret from one another. Victor Newman suspects something is wrong with them, but he doesn't know about Claire's dangerous research that could have a bad impact on other people. Claire Howard Newman reunites with Jordan Howard in a January 21, 2025, episode of The Young and the Restless. She offers to kill her mother, Victoria Newman, in an attempt to win her aunt's allegiance. After learning Claire's origin story, Jordan still questions Claire's nasty remarks. Claire, however, insists that she intends to defraud the Newmans, murder her mother, and take all of the inheritance money with her. She anticipates Jordan will support the Kill Victoria plan as a result. Claire goes back home to tell her mother and grandmother that she has her plan in place, confident that she has persuaded Aunt Jordan. But Victor hears from the landing of the stairs. Victor might interfere with Claire's plan, either by creating a parallel one or by interfering with it. Alternatively, Jordan might take over the attack on Victoria if Claire's two-pronged approach fails. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.